Welcome to the circle of the church year. Time, time, time. There are all kinds of time. There's a time to get up in the morning. There's a time to go to bed. There's a time to go to school and a time to stay home and do school. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. But what is time? Some people say that time is in a line. This is time in a line. And now look. Here's the beginning. It's just being born. It's brand new. But look, the beginning that was so new is getting older. I wonder how long time goes on for. Is there an ending? Let's see. Look, here's the ending. The beginning that was so brand new at the beginning is now old, and the ending is the new part now. We have a beginning that is like an ending, and an ending that is like a beginning. Do you know what the church did? They tied the beginning to the ending. They did. So that you can know, you and me and everyone else can know, the beginning is like an ending, and endings are like a beginning. Here are the three great times. This is Christmas. This is Easter. And this, ouch, 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 is Pentecost. People can walk right through these mysteries each year and not even know what's there. We need to get ready to come close to these mysteries. Here are the times for getting ready. The time for getting ready for Christmas is called Advent. And the time for getting ready for the great mystery of Easter is called Lent. You might notice that the time for getting ready for the great mystery of Easter is even longer than the time to get ready for the great mystery of Christmas. This is because Easter is an even greater mystery than even Christmas. It's so great that it keeps going on. You can't keep it in just one Sunday. It overflows. And it goes on for 6 more weeks. It makes a whole season of white, and you can see that in the colors that we decorate our church in. The season of Easter is also a time for getting ready to come close to this mystery of Pentecost. Ouch, it's still hot. Here are all the great green and growing Sundays of the church year. There's a lot of them. Now let's see if we can build the circle of the church year again. And watch carefully, because the church tells time by colors as well as by clocks. So let's begin. Here is the great mystery of Christmas and Easter and Pentecost. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The time for getting ready for the mystery of Christmas is called Advent, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 Sundays long. The color for getting ready for Christmas is purple, and that's a serious color, the color of kings. Sometimes churches choose to use the color blue, and do you know why? Because it's one of the colors for the Mother Mary, and without the Mother Mary, there would be no baby Jesus. This is the time for getting ready for Easter. It's usually purple, because purple is the color of kings. And something is going to happen to Jesus, the king. But he was not the kind of king that people thought was coming. He was a different kind of king. Now look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks for getting ready for Easter. It's an even greater mystery than Christmas, so it takes longer to enter it. Easter is so great a mystery that you can't keep it in only one Sunday. 1, 2. During that time, 3 after Easter, and the weeks after, people met Jesus in a new way. He had died, and it was very sad. And then the apostles kept meeting him. And they went outside Jerusalem, and they saw Jesus go up and the Holy Spirit come down. And that's when we have Pentecost. Ouch! Their tongues were like they were on fire, and the apostles had never felt alive. And so that's why Pentecost is so hot. And now we will put the green and growing days back in, growing days of Sundays back in. We'll start with the green and growing days between Christmas and Lent, because there's never more than 9 Sundays. Here are the great and green and growing days between Pentecost and Advent. They begin about the time that school is done, and they continue on through the year, through the summer, when the weather is warmer and the days are longer. Many people like to go swimming during this time and go outside and play in the sun. Sometimes people take vacations and go camping all throughout this time. And then the days start to get shorter, and we start to get ready for things like school, buy new clothes and get new books, and the days become shorter and shorter. And now this is about when school begins, and we start to get ready for school and all the new things that school brings. Now the days are really short, and it gets dark very early. It looks as if the light is just about to go out. Right at that time, when the light seems to be going dimmer and dimmer, and we're wondering if it will ever come back again, that's when we begin Advent. The year ends, and it begins again. It's time to get ready to enter the mystery of Christmas. And there are 3 great times: Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost. And here are the times for getting ready: Advent and Lent. And here are the great green and growing times of the church year. It's all here. Everything we need for every beginning is also an ending. And it goes on and on forever and ever. I wonder which one of these colors you like best. I wonder how the colors make you feel. I wonder which color is most important. I wonder if you have ever seen these colors in the church. Some of the colors in the church change and some do not. I wonder where the ones are that change. I wonder if you have ever come close to these colors in the church. I wonder what happens in the church when you see these colors. I wonder who changes the colors there. And I wonder where the colors go when you do not see them. I wonder why the church tells time with colors.